A human trafficking presentation by Emma Arias. What is human trafficking? Human trafficking can be defined as unlawfully forcing an individual to provide services by labor, and that most commonly looks like sexual exploitation against one's will. Risk factors include, but are not limited to, the poverty-stricken, the physically and emotionally vulnerable, and those who have no social safety net. According to the U.S. Department of State, there are 7 signs that an individual is being trafficked. Number 1, physical signs of abuse. 2, changes in behavior. 3, mental health issues. And 4, bad living situations. 5, dysfunctional relationships. 6, impaired social interactions. And 7, a lack of official identification documents. What to do if you suspect your client is being trafficked? First, ask questions about where they work and where they live. Next, observe and take notes on any other personal information, including the type of car they drive or they're being picked up in, the license plate number, the clothes they're wearing, and any other signs of physical and emotional abuse, according to Helping Human Trafficking Victims. Lastly, and most importantly, call 911 as well as the National Human Trafficking Hotline. There are 3 strategies you can employ while working with this demographic. 1 is building trust. This is majorly important as this demographic probably has little to no trust after what they've endured. 2, remain non-judgmental and supportive. And 3, utilize trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy. According to Marquez et al., trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy is a great tool because it helps the victim process sexual exploitation or any other abuse that they've suffered and identify and change the harmful and inaccurate thoughts regarding this trauma. It also helps a person eventually be able to reintegrate back into society without feeling extreme fear and extreme shame. There are biases about human trafficking, unfortunately, and some of the most common include these statements right here. They were trafficked because they look a certain way that drew attention to them. Or the individual who was trafficked was not taking any precautions and they were not in a safe location. And number 3, children who have been trafficked must not have hands-on parents. These are all inaccurate because anybody can be trafficked regardless of what they look like or regardless of the location they're in. And children can be taken by force even if they have hands-on parents. Misconceptions regarding human trafficking. The first and second state that human trafficking only happens in foreign countries and it only happens to people who are foreigners or poor. This is not always true. Human trafficking is especially prevalent in the United States, and it doesn't matter what you look like. The next misconception is that victims of human trafficking are always coerced into doing sexual acts according to myths and misconceptions. That is also not accurate because anybody under the age of 18 who may be influenced to engage in commercial sex acts is considered trafficking. Lastly, girls and women are the only ones to be trafficked. This is also not true, as boys and men alike are also trafficked. Mental health careers that require training include psychologists, therapists, social workers, mental health case managers, and school counselors. Human trafficking training details. First, various modules in a slideshow if the presenter is presenting in person, or if not, virtual lessons regarding human trafficking are crucial. This training should cover signs of trafficking, including what to do if you suspect your client is being trafficked or if they are being trafficked, as well as who to contact and what techniques and strategies should be implemented while working with those who have been victims of human trafficking. Lastly, these trainings should be held every single year so that employees and staff members are kept up to date. How this training relates to the job. First, mental health professionals play a vital role in responding to human trafficking, according to Allen et al. They are advocates of their clients who have been trafficked, and they also have the ability to raise awareness regarding this cause. They are also a part of the healing process for victims, because mental health and wellness professionals are some of the first people that victims of human trafficking go to receive help. While human trafficking is highly prevalent and it is an issue in today's society, victims are able to overcome with the help of God, as well as highly trained mental health and wellness professionals. Thank you.